U.S. Border Patrol made a huge narcotics bust over the last few days. $1.4 million worth of narcotics were intercepted by U.S. Border Patrol agents in the Rio Grande Valley over a 4-day period. On Saturday, agents found an abandoned vehicle with over 68 pounds of marijuana inside. Then on Sunday morning, agents seized over 647 pounds of marijuana, making an arrest in that case. Hours later, they apprehended another suspect, also discovering 6 more abandoned marijuana bundles. And then on Monday, agents seized 101 pounds of marijuana dropped near Fronton, Texas. And Tuesday, agents found more than 619 pounds of marijuana near Las Barreras, Texas. Now, if you notice any suspicious activity in your community, please alert Border Patrol, the number 800-863-9382.